Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator. And guess what? Palmetto State Armory has just announced, with this video that we're about to watch, that they're going to release a lineup of the new AK series based on Russian parts kits. So they've taken Russian parts kits and they're making AKs right now as we speak. So I looked at, I actually reviewed their Romanian parts kit build, and it was pretty stellar. They've got a whole lineup of that. You can check it out on their website. But now it seems like they're taking it one step up and getting us some Russian AK builds. So let's watch the video and see what they say.
Chad and Cameron here from Palmetto State Army, and we want to talk to you about a new project that we're working on that we're really proud of. You're going to hear a lot about this the next several months going forward, and there's going to be a lot of new offerings and products as part of that project. The project name is Soviet Arms.
All right, so they got some Soviet pieces there. There we go, the dust cover. We got some other parts there for the parts kits. So yeah, they were building some Russian AKs. All right. Taking history from Russia and bringing it to the U.S.
So Soviet Arms is going to be a product within our popular AK platform where we focus on building Combloc, particularly Soviet build kits in the rifles. We're not going to sell any of the build kits separately at this time. We're going to only build rifles and use some of our American manufactured components to be able to complete the build, but also keep it true to traditional form. We'll use things like FN barrels and ALG triggers. Cameron's going to go more into that, but we're going to take what we've learned and the parts that we've perfected and put those together into a platform.
Wow.
I think you're going to be extremely...
Check that out. That looks amazing. So the Russian wood really stands out, Russian red. Yeah, so their Romanian parts kits are pretty good. Their Romanian AK builds. So definitely looking forward to seeing what this Russian build lineup's going to look like. So yeah.
Proud of. Now again, we're not replacing anything we're doing. We're going to continue on that line. This is going to be an addition to that product. So I hope you guys enjoy them. I hope you love them. We're going to continue spreading freedom, whether it's going to be the American-made rifle or a Soviet rifle, a Soviet-based rifle. We're going to continue to do that because we want our customers to be happy. We're listening to you. We love you. Any feedback, drop it down below or go to our Facebook page. We're both pretty active. We're talking a lot. We knew you wanted this, and here we are. We're going to let Cameron loose to talk about the very first edition of the Soviet Arms lineup. The first offering from the...
So, yeah, Palmetto State Armory, they got lifetime warranties on all their products, or at least that I know of. Most of their, anything made by Palmetto State Armory, lifetime warranty. So, their Romanian AK build, didn't have a problem with it, shot about over 100 rounds through it. So, definitely looking forward to seeing, these Russian builds.
The Soviet Arms lineup is going to be our Russian Tula-made AK kits.
Well, Cameron, what makes Tula special?
It's Russian-made. It's the standard. It's what the standard was set from Russia. The metal, the forgings, the
components. So check that out right there. That Russian star on that trunnion. There we go. All right, so the Russian star on a 1970 dated trunnion with that Russian serial number on there. That's pretty historic, guys. Russia was the OG when it came to the AK-47, Ultimate Kalashnikov. So, when you see a Russian AK, that's old school. And that's OG. That's the original, So when they bring these parts kit in and they build them, they're taking history and they're rebuilding it and giving it a new life. So, honestly, due to some of the laws, we can't import AKs from Russia or a lot of, these AKs because they got to get demilled in order to come into the country, which kind of sucks. But, Palmetto State Armory is doing their part in preserving history as best as they can. So I like this idea. I like these concepts. Let's continue on here.
The forgings, the components, everything on this kit is what was set the standards for everybody else in the world to use. All right, so when we receive these kits in, they will come in demilled from the motherland. We will then take all the components off, press the barrels out, and get them ready for build. Once we do that, we then go through and do a thorough inspection on all of our parts that are on here to make sure that they meet our standards and that they will go on our guns properly. Each of these kits will have a matching trunnion, matching bolt, matching carrier, matching dust cover, matching recoil base, and a matching gas tube. These guns will be finished off with our FN cold hammer forged chrome line barrel, an ALG trigger, and our Soviet arms receiver with Russian markings. Once the gun is assembled, the barreled assembly will go into our paint process and come out with the fit and finish that we are known for. At the same time, we will then take our dust covers and our gas tubes off of these kits and paint those separately so that way everything will match and look brand new. These Russian Tula...
So, of course, he says that the parts will be matching. A lot of the parts, the bolt carry, the dust cover, the trunnion. You know, that's impressive to get those parts kits all matching. So they've got some really good parts kits coming in. That sounds pretty good. And on top of that, they put a nice black paint on there. You know, might not be historically accurate with the black paint, but you know, they're just finishing it, giving a nice snazzy finish to it. On their website, some of the Romanian kits have interesting Cerakote jobs, it seems like. I think it's Cerakote. They've got the Battlefield pickup version, which is like, it looks used and abused and seen some combat. I remember seeing that they had an Apocalypse one where they had the buttstock with a caution tape paint on there, which, and then it had like a greenish, kind of grimy finish to it. It looked pretty cool. So we'll see what they'll do with these Russian kits as well.
Kits will have a variation in the muzzle brake. Some will have a slant brake and some will have just a standard thread protector. One of the things that we decided to do as a company is add a side rail mount onto these firearms, just so that way any customer can have the option to shoot any optic that they would like to. Check.
The side rail mount, I'm not really a fan of. It's not really historically accurate. My theory is maybe they put the side rail mounts on there to make this weapon 922R compliant without, you know, having to take something else out and add something else in. So that's just my guess. They have to add a certain number of American-made parts to the build. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's great because you can put an optic on there, but I mean, you know, iron sights, you know, niet. Iron sights are what's up. So, you know, iron sights works pretty good. So let's keep it over here and, you know,
PalmettoStateArmory.com to see these options.
All right, so it looks like a pretty good, decent build. It looks like, you know, they've already built a few maybe prototypes just to see what they'll look like. They're probably in the mass manufacturing process right now. This is going to be awesome. Soviet arms.
Hey, Mom, I made it!
Okay. Hey guys, it's on TV. There we go. So there we go. There's the Russian parts kit. The Tula SA-47. We'll keep an eye out on their website. He did say a few months, so maybe they'll start pushing out a batch, maybe within the next couple weeks, hopefully, and maybe we can get some hands-on and take it to the range and test fire them. I'm sure they'll shoot great. I'm sure they have a pretty decent quality control section over there at Palmetto State Armory. It seems like they're doing a pretty good job, you know, preserving history. Right now they've got M1 Garand rifle in 308, I believe. That's Italian made. They've got some Carcanos, and they've got some Chinese Type 56 SKS rifles. And then and they've also got the Romanian parts kit built AKs, which are pretty stellar. And now they're coming out with the Russian ones. So this is pretty exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what their lineup's going to look like and what some of the options might be. This sounds pretty good. They're doing good things over there at Palmetto State Armory. Hopefully the price range is pretty cheap. That would be my concern, you know. Like, I know the Russian stuff is pretty expensive, so let's see what these AKs go for. My guess would be maybe around 1,500 to 2,000. You know, I'm kind of guessing because these Russian parts kits aren't very cheap. They're pretty expensive when you try to get them. People will get them a lot and build AKs out of them. So maybe and hopefully that Palmetto State Armory can get us these AKs for pretty cheap. And on top of that, you know, they come with a lifetime warranty. So if they've got any issues, if you could just call them up and see what you can do, deal with their customer service. I've never dealt with their customer service, so I'm not sure how they do. So I've not heard very many complaints of Palmetto State Armory stuff. I know like earlier in their AK builds, there might have been a few issues, but those have been since resolved. So I'm sure we're going to get a quality product here with these. Didn't have any problems with the Romanian build AK that I got. I've shot over 100 rounds through it. I'm looking forward to shooting about 900 more rounds just to see, you know, what it stands up to. So overall, Palmetto State Armory coming out with this Tula SA-47, and they're doing a pretty good job over there. So if you like this kind of content, don't forget to share it with others and comment and let me know what you think about this SA-47 in the comment section. And check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to learn history and curate history. Make it a great day.